Hey, it's Dave back. I'm just doing a splice in. I think I showed you earlier about the way the rear panels, rear shoulder, wheel well, and everything went in. I'm just doing a splice in. This is probably one of the toughest pieces that I can figure out how to do. And the reason being is right up underneath here, I'd already put in this stiffener that comes off the firewall and works with the left front wheel well. I've got a new floor frame in, or toe kick on the floor right in underneath here. I made this whole piece up, and I had saved pretty much all of the front section of another TR. It's over there on the floor right over there. But this one has come up. It's been a real tough bugger putting this one in, because I'm trying to change not only the wheel wells, but also the top bulkhead, inner bulkhead, and there's a piece of it right there. You can see where it comes in. Reason being is they're pretty much trashed out, and I had a couple new ones. Problem I had with a couple new ones is the alignment. You can see right in here I had the mark-offs of where the actual fender lines, inner fenders, had matched up with them. But trying to get this thing in, I've got it just vice gripped in, right in along here and here. I'm trying to pull it back as best as I can for the mounting support right there. I've got to grind out that section. Somebody's brazed in this one because this car had been in an accident. I've already got the toe kick, or the front wheel well, in, and I've also got this piece in underneath here, which is the new floor panel, toe kick, whatever. So I ended up cutting this piece right out. One of the reasons being is it had rusted. My wheel well's good. Everything in up and in here is in good condition. But that bottom section was broken out. Now I thought I'd build it up and fix it before I put the piece in. But it's just trying to get this whole question of alignment. I've got this part right in here along the firewall. I've got a clecoed in on my, it's a reference measurement, distance down from this stiffener right in here to put the shelf in. It matches that side now. But just trying to get this webbing straightened out, which is down in here. It works in along the floor pan, because I've got my shims in down here. It gives me my wheel well height, but just getting this piece set up and tightened up. I want to get it all sort of finalized before I go, and I actually have to buff most of the surfaces and the primers off it, so that I can eventually get my spot welds, my welds on the wheel well. I had to cut a few welds right out. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them out. The rest can just be a spot weld. But man, this thing has just been a bugger trying to get it set up. I've got to get my height right in here. And I haven't done that side, but I got my references for this. And I just hope that even though I've pulled it back this way, about 3/16 of an inch, which it works out for some of these. I think by the time it comes to mounting that fender, I'm going to be doing some drill outs for my my keeper nuts and getting this thing properly lined up, because I want to put, right in here I've got to knock out this spot right in here. That goes in, it's a baffle plate that goes in on the inner front fender. I've got you can see where I've spliced in right in here, and I've got the nuts already welded in for the baffle plate right in here and down there. But just trying to get that thing straightened out, because I've got my stiffeners in down here off my A-post. They're just slightly ground. Man, this thing's just a freaking weird thing for layout. Hopefully it works out good. And really the only eventual way to get it properly checked out is to submount a fender and make sure it all works out right in down along here for my overall length. I'll have to use that shell as a guide, because there's a fair bit of overlap. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.